research platform. Well, this is quite far down.
What is this place?
This is the Fulcrum Research Facility. This is where the Golem Project was founded and carried out, where Noah Goetzel worked for my family for years.
This the crib I was born in? Where Pops manufactured my main brain?
Yes, Proto. You spent your alpha and beta test days in one of these cells to ensure you were viable.
Wait, if I kicked it as a shorty in this top secret lab, why come I don't remember none of it?
It's standard procedure for all for all sentients to have their hardware and or wetware formatted to factory settings before shipment.
What? What you trying to say? They wiped my brain board like an Etch-a-Sketch before flushing me down the toilet?
Yes, they didn't want any...
Oh, what's going on now? Oh! Oh.
Any what? Any chromes or frankenfreaks spilling to the news about how they was jammed full of needles and trodes and dissected like a fucking science frog for some egghead's experiments?
Essentially, yes. Although whistleblowers are generally marginalized by corporate state-controlled media as tinfoil conspiracy theorists, then assassinated.
So as if they flapped up the memory wipe, I would have just been thrown in the loony bin then? Recycled? That shit's supposed to make me feel better?
I'm sorry, Proto. It was horrible. What happened still happens here. I'm sorry I didn't do enough at the time, Proto. I really am. But if we can get to the Garden of Forking Paths, if we, the Egalite Cooperative, succeed, we can change all of this.
We better get going. The coke jobs can't be far behind.
Okay, let's quickly examine this, the research platform. No? Let's interact with the elevator. There are several buttons on the elevator control panel. Okay, wait, where did we have to go? I don't remember. P1, oh no, that's probably also wrong. The doors won't open. Looks like we're locked out of this level. F2. Maybe this is the floor to get to those mobile research platforms, but we don't have time for this. F3. We don't have time to visit the inmates. We can emancipate the eugenic slaves after we gain control of the Garden of Forking Paths. G.
What is this place? Is this the Garden of Forking Paths?
I'm not sure, but if Goetzel was telling the truth, we should be on the right track. I don't remember this facility during my time on the Golem project.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna... Is there anything else out there? Anywhere? Doesn't look like it. But I suppose we're gonna go down to G3, I think it was. At the center is a screen projecting a sort of virtual codex, written in archaic yet intelligible English. Cryptic images circumscribe the book on the left and right, arranged almost like a triptych painting for an altar. Examine text. The screen reads the name of the primordial one, the blood of the prime mover, the mind of the protege. The sum of these must be at hand, ye who would seek to enter the garden. Name of the primordial one, blood of the prime mover, and mind of the protege. So mind of protege, I would suppose. 3 symbols are written below. Oh. Aleph? The Garden of Forking Paths is an enormous riddle or parable whose theme is time, said Albert. The Garden of Forking Paths is an incomplete but not false image of the universe as Tsui Pen conceived it. In contrast to Newton and Schopenhauer, your ancestors did not believe in a uniform, absolute time. He believed in an infinite series of times, in a growing, dizzying net of divergent, convergent, and parallel times. This network of times, which approached one another, forked, broke off, or were unaware of one another for centuries, embraces all possibilities of time. We do not exist in the majority of these times. In some you exist, and not I. In others I, and not you. In others, both of us. In the present one, which a favorable fate has granted me, you have arrived at my house. In another, while crossing the garden, you found me dead. In still another, I utter these same words, but I am a mistake, a ghost. Jorge Luis Borges? I don't know, I'm sorry if that pronunciation was absolutely wrong. The Garden of Forking Paths. What does Mem then say? The Maharal began to circle around the golem 7 times. Then, with one voice, all 3 recited the scriptural passage from Genesis chapter 2 verse 7, and he breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Immediately the golem opened his eyes and looked at the 3 men wonderingly. On the way home, the Maharal said to the golem, "Know that we have created you so that you may protect the defenseless Jews against their enemies." Although the golem could not speak, for the power of speech is God's alone to give, he nonetheless understood what the Maharal had said to him. The Maharal ordered the golem to guard the ghetto of Prague like the apple of his eye, to roam all of its streets at night, and to be on the lookout against those who might wish to do evil to the Jews. And the golem did so. The golem of Prague. And Tav? Foreseeing life is but a motion of limbs, the beginning whereof is in some principal part within. Why may we not say that all automata, engines that move themselves by springs and wheels, as doth a watch, have an artificial life? For what is the heart but a spring, and the nerves but so many strings, and the joints but so many wheels, giving motion to the whole body, such as was intended by the artificer. Thomas Hobbes, Leviathan. Okay. The screen flickers as you touch it. Examine the left image. That is the sign of Aleph.
Of course. I recognize these symbols. They were imprinted onto Dr. Gertzel's first successful post-human prototypes. Aleph, Mem, Tav. Together the symbols read Emet, or truth.
Okay. That's one piece of the riddle solved. Okay. Let's interact with the control panel again. The screen flickers to life as you touch it. Right image. Death is the path to life. Okay, that is Gertzel's blood. There we go. Gertzel's blood worked. Blood of the prime mover, the creator. Of course, that's one piece of the riddle solved. Good thing we kept that around then. Okay, and now looks like some sort of helmet used for the Gertzel-Takeda consciousness test. And the mind of the protege? There we go. Does it work? There we go. That looks sick.
Jesus. What the hell is that? It looks like a giant neural. It's like the mind of God himself.
This has to be it. The Garden of Forking Paths. We've done it.
Unlock
Wait,
the mind of God.
I'm supposed to be like God or Galactus now or something? I don't feel all divine and all powerful.
You're supposed to be able to alter reality itself using your mind. Just focus on a vision of resetting the world to normalcy.
Normalcy? I don't even know what that even is. But, okay.
Okay, let's see
Okay, I'm trying, but nothing's happening.
I don't understand. We did everything the right way, just as Gertzel said.
Dying's quite a rush. You should try it sometime.
King Warren?
The Coke Jobs killed you. It could have been any of the Neofeudal Council. Sybil killed you. You killed yourself. The Coke Jobs killed you.
Father? You died. General Walker poisoned you during the G8 toast.
You pegged it on Walker, huh? That old war-slinging cowboy was always an easy scapegoat, reliable in his insanity. Nice try, but a bogey. Carl, come on, you're an honest-to-Bogart detective. You must have cracked this case by now.
You killed yourself?
The only plausible explanation is it was you. The king is his own kingslayer. You committed suicide by poisoning yourself.
Hole in one. You found the Maltese Falcon, detective. Unfortunately, you also found the Horus's talons. See, I knew I'd never convince my uppity little Mother Teresa of a daughter here to hand over the key to the Garden of Forking Paths. I also knew that a unanimous vote to release that ultimate power would never pass in the Neofeudal Council, because I would be the one in control and would start wiping my rivals off of the face of the planets one by one. A mental note, wipe rivals off of map later. I also had it for my CIA intelligence guys that Walker was planning a coup d'etat via all-out air assault and planted ground troops. Gotta give the guy credit, he knows how to put on a show. Now, I knew if I was mysteriously and publicly assassinated at the G8, Walker would immediately storm the fulcrum like the United States bombing an oil-rich Middle Eastern country, which would put all of the Council's heads of corporate state in dire and possibly deadly straits. In which case, they'd be swimming for the nearest lifeboat like rats on the Titanic. And if that meant unlocking the garden, then so be it. With your hated father dead, you, Sybil, would be happy to give the Council a bailout using your key. That is, Mr. Robot here, I suppose. Secret is, I had a poison tweaked. The nano deconstructor said to delay neural tissue breakdown to give me just enough time to remote download out of my dying body.
Into what?
Into what?
Well, let's just say I'm post-geographical. I think Gertzel threw around the term discarnate. I'm a ghost in the machine, my friend. I'm one with the eye in the sky. See, I was there when Gertzel finished his masterwork, his personal Sistine Chapel. Beautiful, isn't it? But the little detail you all missed is that the key to the garden is separate from the throne of the garden. Gertzel resisted the idea, of course, knowing I'd be the one in the control seat, but 100 subjective years of transcranial neural torture will change a man's mind, even one as strong-willed as Gertzel.
How did you know about our plot?
Your problem, my dear Sibs, is hubris. Runs in the family, I suppose. See, you thought you had a master plan airtight, but I've always been a step ahead. The eye of Horus sees all, darling. I know you don't believe me, but truly it pains me so to hear through a wiretap connection that my own daughter is plotting against me.
But how did you... The money. You buried a Trojan in the transfer.
You took the billions from me at the Oasis Country Club like you always do, taking Daddy's money.
You print that money out of thin
That's
air.
fiat money, printed out of thin air by your banking cartel.
Details, details. It's the principle of it, baby. You were my scion, the next in line for the throne.
You never would have given it up.
You never would have given it up. All you care about is yourself, your power, your dynasty.
You were my dynasty. You were my daughter, my flesh and blood. That's what a dynasty is. I could have given the world to you, Sybil, but now, as we say in politics, steps have been taken. Steps we can't untake. I guess that's the irony. I can alter reality itself, but I can't change you. It's just like my father always said when he was king. It's lonely at the top. Here, you can have front row seats to my new empire. You can watch my nation building. What's wrong with this picture? Oh yes, I need to be winning. Abracadabra. That's better.
King Warren just used the garden to annihilate the entire Coke Job Sky City.
Did you completely lose your marbles during that upload to the God computer? You just blew up an entire city full of people.
Technically, I simply swapped in a portion of parallel reality wherein the Coke Job Stratoplex accidentally has a nuclear meltdown. So you see, according to causality, the explosion was always going to happen in its own timeline. I'm not liable for any loss of life or property. It's just a matter of risk management, see? Walker should have taken out city owners' insurance.
But you made the risk of meltdown 99.999%. You weighted the dice in your favor, ensuring the destruction of your rival neo-feudal family.
Oh, come on, Sibs. Now you're just nitpicking with technicalities. Besides, this wouldn't be the first time the powerful have put their hand on the scale in their favor. You do it all the time by giving defective evolutionary losers in the ghetto a chance to lead a healthy, productive life.
The Egalite Cooperative works to better the lives of all. You just destroyed thousands, maybe millions of lives to increase your own power.
Settle down, darling. You're overreacting now. Have you already forgotten that the Coke Jobs conducted a military strike against the Fulcrum and took the G8 hostage? That psycho General Walker declared war. It is the Coke Jobs military-industrial complex that was destroyed, after all. As I said, the Clinton-Bush dynasty, under my leadership, is the only thing that can bring stability and prosperity to the world. We are exceptional. We do not negotiate with terrorists like Walker.
You're insane! You've just destroyed the entire city-state of a major neo-feudal power. This could destabilize relations across the entire solar system. You might have just started World War IV.
And just as the Americans and Russians had mutually assured destruction during the Cold War, the Warren Doctrine will do it in one better. Unilaterally assured destruction. Any attempt to countermand my agenda or subvert my authority will be met with immediate and total oblivion. It will be a new, peaceful, golden age. I'm sorry, the truth is a cruel mistress, but you know I am right. Power is all there is. Those with the gold make the rules. And Clinton-Bush has a monopoly position on gold.
You forgetting one thing, bitch. All that glitters ain't always gold.
Ah, the low city's trash speaks. Goetzel must have truly lost his mind to put the key to the kingdom in a worthless tin can like you. Really, Sybil, all the low city franken freaks and junkbots can ever amount to is nothing. Welfare queens at best, suckling at the high city teat for an energy handout or free housing. And the majority? Murderers, rapists, drug dealers, like this metal thug here. All you do by trying to help them is prolong their pointless, miserable lives of squalor.
That's a whole zip freighter full of fucking bullshit. My maker, Doc Gertzel, he master planned your blingy sky cribs, your chrome warriors, even your god cannon here. And when you got what you wanted, you dumped the mega genius in a landfill, called him a conspiracy nut, a terrorist. You ain't about shit, bitch. You just a scrub, jacking the swagger of giants. Use the Steve Jobs, leeching screen time and dollars off the techno genius of Wozniak. Use a Kanye West, an Illuminati phony, getting rich and shitting all over the legacy of social conscious hip-hop like Public Enemy. You take people who make a difference, flock them over, and make a buck. Ha! Dog, you know what the funniest shizzle is? I used to thought getting the glitz and the bling and ices in my dope crystal sky crib and a fly-ass pop star diva bay was the life. $6 billion baller. Ha ha. Now I see what this high-town phony shit is about. Flack that shit. That was all flacking, wishy-washy, bullshit, imagination, dream shit. My pops was a flacking deadbeat. He was an asshole drug dealer with screws loose, narcissistic tendencies, all kind of other problems. But he was real. Realer than any of this fake-ass, shiny royal, discarbonated, soulless garbage.
Nice speech for a defective product, prototype J13916. What are you going to do about it, boy?
I'ma do what he would've done. Get ready, yo, 'cause shit's about to get real.
My mind's thirsty.
Didn't think that one through all the way, huh?
Instinct. How is it possible?
Princess, Carl, you guys better bail. I don't know how long my Optimus Prime mode can hold back motherfucking Megatron here.
No, we're not leaving you, Proto.
Jobs Christ, kid.
Go on, Carl. Go get your beats back. Live free or die hard. You flacking po.
God damn it, you little punk. Thank you, kid.
We're coming back for you, Proto. Maybe not in this time or this reality, but a princess always repays her debts.
Oh, and Carl,
Yeah?
you owe me a cigarette, bitch.
Enough! I am the master of the universe. I win. I always win.
Ah, shit.
What's happening?
I don't know. The elevator just locked up all of a sudden.
Oh, that's not a good place to lock up.
No, nothing's happening. The interface is malfunctioning.
Oh, back down?
Why are we on this floor?
I've got no idea. It's like the control's been overridden.
Fulcrum, security is coming.
Princess Sybil?
Help us! The Coke Jobs have taken over the Fulcrum.
Princess Sybil, you were charged with treason for conspiring against King Warren Clington Bush, CEO of the Clington Bush corporate state, and against the Neofeudal Council.
This is insanity.
You're also charged with war crimes in violation of the Geneva Convention. These include the use of nuclear weapons against civilian populations, and unwarranted slaughter of millions in the destruction of the Coke Job Stratoplex, and resulting collateral damage.
The destruction of the Coke Jobs Sky City was orchestrated by King Warren using the reality shaping device. He openly admitted it.
He has made an official statement to investigators naming you as the suspect. There is a preponderance of the evidence, including emails and security footage.
My father has the Garden of Forking Paths. He can manufacture all the evidence he wants with a mere thought.
Please come with us, Princess.
She's not going anywhere with you.
Your ammunition is ineffective against our universal reconstructors.
Carl, it's no use. We can't win this battle.
Come with us now.
Things are not looking too good.
It's for you.
This is Carbon.
It seems that defective of yours disrupted my synaptic connection with the garden shortly before I tore him apart atom from atom.
Serves you right, you inhuman state, you inhuman state, you inhuman state, you inhuman state, you inhuman
Game.
slime. Without your quantum magic wand, your all-powerful Wizard of Oz image turns out to be a shriveled little man behind the curtain. Once the rest of the Neofeudal Roundtable senses your weakness, they'll erase your digital existence like a private email server full of dirty laundry. You're finished.
Strong words for a failed detective, a failed husband, your poor wife.
What are you talking about? You don't know shit about me.
Oh, but I do, Carl. I own the police, the FBI, the CIA, remember? Got your case file here. You led quite an interesting life, Carl Carbon. One wife, one dependent, divorced.
Don't you talk about my family, you son of a bitch!
Or what? Are you going to arrest me? Punch me in the face? You're right, though. I won't talk about it. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
This way.
Is there anything we can do now? If we maybe riled up all the test subjects at once against them? Okay, we can look around. Jewel? That's my wife, Jewel. Ah, shit.
Jewel! Hello? Jewel, it's Carl!
She doesn't appear to hear you. Why can't she hear me? Johnny?
Johnny! Hey, Johnny! It's Daddy!
He doesn't appear to hear you.
Jewel? Johnny? Hey! Jewel! Johnny! Hey! It's Carl! It's Daddy!
What's happening, Mommy? It's cold in here, and I'm scared. I want to go home.
I'm not sure, baby. The policeman just said he had a few questions. I don't understand.
I want to go home.
I'm sorry, baby. It'll be all right. We'll get out of here soon. Don't you worry.
Jewel! It's me! I'm right here! I'm gonna get you guys out of here. Don't worry. Why can't they hear me? What have you done to them, you piece of shit?
I haven't done anything, yet. This cell is probably an improvement to their prior living conditions, actually.
Let them go! I'll kill you! I swear to Jobs, I'll...
Oh, settle down, Carl. We're in High City now. No more barbarism. Let's have a civilized talk. Tell me, Carl, Did you start cheating on your wife before or after you started shooting up the narcotics you were confiscating for the DEA?
Shut up! That's a lie. I never.
Your email and text message histories say different. We've got a family picture here. Neo Waikiki. My, such a beautiful wife and a cute kid.
How did you get that picture?
To my superhero hubby, love, Jewel. Wow, Carl, you were a lucky man. Too bad you had to screw it all up.
It wasn't my fault.
You shot that innocent robot, Vatron Martin. Started the media fiasco.
I was under direct orders to shoot. I was framed, crucified.
But you pulled the trigger. You screwed up. Own up, Carl. Vatron Martin. Say his name.
I screwed up.
You were fired from CPD. Now Jewel and Johnny are living in Dickinson's slum, barely getting by on food stamps. No health care for Johnny's multiple sclerosis.
I tried. I gave them all the savings, the pension. We sold our little one bedroom. I moved into a leaking flat in the slum. She wouldn't even talk to me. Got a job at Senian Services, but that was barely enough to live on soyman noodles. I gave them everything.
Wasn't enough though, was it, Carl? You just couldn't make it as a provider. You're a failure as a husband, as a father, defective, an error. As failed as that rusty old arm of yours. Useless as this pitiful, half-baked egalite plot.
I screwed up. I screwed it all up. I'm so sorry.
I'll tell you what, Carl. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. Help your family out. Give them the American dream. No, the neo-feudal dream. Your wife can live in high city, in the jeweled home of her choice. Johnny's illnesses can be wiped clean with nanomet tech. You can go to the best schools, be an architect, whatever he wants.
You can do that?
Of course I can. That's how neo-feudalism works. As long as you help me remain in power.
What do you want from me?
I just need you to take their place in a cell. Simple as that. Just do your hard time in the slammer. I read you grew up Catholic. Just call it penance for your sins. Reconciliation.
That's all? And my family is taken care of?
Absolutely. That's the deal. After all you put your family through, don't you owe it to them?
I'd be betraying Sybil, her revolution.
My daughter's liberal fantasies were doomed to failure from the start. She is in my custody now and cannot help you. If you attempt to speak to her, the deal is off.
Can I at least speak to my wife and son first?
Unfortunately, that's not possible. Right now, they have no idea what has transpired. And if they get wind of what has transpired here, they will have to be eliminated.
Okay, I need to think.
We don't have time, Carl. This has to happen now. As you said, my rivals will be coming for me. So, deal or no deal?
I have time to think. At least I don't see a bar ticking down. So yeah, I will think about it for a second.